So I'm Brian Labossier, and I'm at Wright-Ryan Construction in Portland, Maine. I'm a senior estimator and pre-construction manager, and typically lead all of the pre-con tech expeditions. I've been at Wright-Ryan for just over 3 years now, and pre-construction for 11 years. So Wright-Ryan's about 100 people right now, typically do 100 to 130 million a year across a couple business lines. So there's 4 of us in the large commercial pre-con side, and the Holmes has 2 in the pre-construction side. Before Ediphi, we were using Sage Estimating, and now using Ediphi to replace that Sage Estimating tool. I think the biggest thing is just getting into a user interface that is modern. Sage Estimating after 2009 was no longer making any updates, so it was just a very stale software. I just happened to run into Dan at Advancing Precon. He showed me a quick snippet, and then I was intrigued, decided to do some due diligence and get in on a sandbox. And if I can play with the software for 6 months, I'll either really like it or not. One of the big things is how quick I can build estimates and copy things from other estimates, and instead of copying the whole estimate, deleting things out. You can copy select line items and duplicate them from one project to the other, and that's been very helpful in just the speed of getting these conceptual schematic design budgets done. You're saving a ton of time. We've been using it for, I think, just about 6 months now. The one thing that does help quite a bit in just doing our proposals is the GC tool. I can build out our staffing. A lot of requests for proposals for projects is they're just looking for GCs and fee, not full-blown estimates right out of the gate. So being able to just create a proposal project and have all of our RFP GC GRs live there. It's going from a 6-hour process to 20 minutes, changing how reports look and having a clean report with our actual logos and branding on it. It's just not really feasible in Sage. Ediphi is a lot more customization with that last mile tool. Just being able to tweak things in an Excel report and having the data live feed is key, especially on quick changes when it's 3 minutes before estimate has to go out the door and you need to change the entire format of the estimate. It's 2 clicks with Ediphi, and other tools, it's an hour process. It was a good collaboration with Dan and Ryan and the other team members. The implementation was pretty smooth. One word to describe it is flexibility. With your UPC, I can have as many sort fields as I want, and I can customize all those sort fields. It is different. It's a bit of a learning curve, but once you get over that hump, it makes all the sense in the world. Instead of just grabbing a template estimate and filling in the stuff and deleting out things you didn't need. Yeah, you're building it from that area sheet. You're building it from the use groups, and you're actually thinking about the estimate like you would the building. So instead of just being the last thing I do, now I'm starting in the platform and building from there. Yes and no. I will say I spend way more time in Ediphi than other estimating solutions. Whereas before, I just used it as a glorified spreadsheet, pull the data from other places. Here, I'm using it to build out my takeoffs. Like if I just take off all the rooms, I'm building out all my flooring, ceiling, wall takeoffs all in one. Was it a savings in time on an actual estimate on a conceptual budget? You're going to cut from 8 hours to 1 hour. But when you're in those bigger projects and building out your schematic design with all your line items, I feel like spending more time in it, but it's saving a bunch of time. I don't have to go back and forth among 30 spreadsheets. It's just all living in Ediphi. Yep. That I have, and if any of those, I think a few of those companies, if they do it, I expect Ryan to be taking me golfing here.